Hey guys, hey, we love how this show is going, but we got to take a second and shout out those who make this happen. First and foremost, shout out to the Legacy Brand Production.
Yes.
Which makes this whole thing here go.
All our social media.
Everything. We have to shout them out because that's who sponsors us here, and us as me and Alex, because we own the Legacy brand.
And you could see,
yeah,
a version of the Legacy brand, one of their Brotherhood line.
Yes, sir.
Unmask everything.
Unmask everything.
He's got
always.
the matching set. This is really nice. You gotta show them your hat.
Oh yeah, let's definitely put that in there. You know, if we can get a zoom in on that. The color scheme on that thing is nasty.
Yeah, it's nice.
I like it.
It's nice.
And
I got the Father of Five.
Yeah.
Father of Five, Mask Off. The real
Mask Off podcast. Well, this is where everything good happens, man. So, hey, check us out on all our social media platforms and everything like that, man. And tap in with us. Well, you can find more videos and podcast episodes, everything.
We got to really, really tell them. I need you to go to YouTube at
The Real Mask Off Podcast.
Like our videos, check out our shorts.
Subscribe to the channel.
Subscribe to that channel.
We keep content on there constantly putting up content.
Yes.
Also,
Spotify, Apple.
Yeah, both of them. Both The Real Mask Off Podcast.
If you're driving in the car,
listen to us on the show.
Listen to the full. What we like to do too for everybody out there. On those platforms, it's all uncut. It's just everything that's on there is on there.
Yeah.
So hopefully you enjoy that. Some of the videos we cut and edit, but that's also for time constraints and size.
Yeah.
So
for real,
with
it's a whole process.
Yeah, it's a whole process. Definitely. But you have to check out what's coming out though too when it comes to the Legacy brand. It's our Friday motherfucker shirts.
Oh man, when number
it's Friday, everybody's jumping on board.
Yeah,
you jump on board every Friday. Check out our It's Friday motherfucker videos on YouTube and Instagram and TikTok.
Yep. And Facebook.
All
at The Real Mask Off Podcast.
Everywhere.
Except for TikTok. Our TikTok is DRMO Podcast.
Yep.
That's our @ on TikTok. We have a link tree on our Instagram. If you need, we breaking all of these down for y'all so y'all can hear us say it out loud. But if you click the link in our link tree on our Instagram at The Real Mask Off Podcast 2025, that's our @ on Instagram. If you click the link tree on there, it will take you to everything. If you have Apple Podcasts, you have Spotify, you have iHeart Podcasts, any Amazon podcast, any streaming podcast platforms, The Real Mask Off Podcast, the name of the show, is on every single one of those platforms. Alex definitely makes sure that he gets those boys distributed all the way across all podcasting platforms. So whatever your choice is,
subscribe and share and like them.
Yeah.
I do got to say one other thing, another shirt, because I love it. I don't have it on today.
What's that one?
But you guys got to go out and buy these shirts too. We got the gold foil DRMO DLB shirts with the Legacy brand logo on the back.
Yep.
That one right there.
Yep. Hey,
one of them.
Yeah, and we also got the because we did like a our city, but we also will do your city too. We did the modern version, the team colors versions with myself and Alex and our podcast branding on the back of it.
Can you get that in Friday Motherfuckers too?
Yeah.
So whatever team color too you want,
it's
Friday Motherfuckers. You guys check them all out.
Yep. We got them for the men and the women. Well, no, it's Friday Motherfuckers. That's for the men and women. We got that for. That's for all of y'all out there, man. And definitely check us out, man. With that, we'll have a link in our trees. Link in our trees. You know, that has all of those our merch on there very soon for you guys. Actually, by the time that this airs, it'll be there for you. So, hey, look forward to keep popping new things on you guys.
Yeah.
You know,
please comment on this episode, guys. I want to hear what you think. If our numbers are off,
let
us know. Yeah. Tell us if you're not in Michigan.
What it
put
is
it in
there.
the comments. Yeah, please put it in the comments. I want to know what your rent is, what your utilities are, what your car payment, what you're paying for gas. California, I know you're like $9 a gallon.
Dang.
So whatever you guys are paying for gas per month. So let us know, y'all, and hopefully you guys will keep tuning in week after week, year after year.
Man.
Year 2, episode 26.
Yep, episode 26, and that's stacking sense.
Money talks, and I think we translated it.
I think we did.
Money talked, and it was loud, and it told us we were broke.
It told
us you ain't got enough of me, man.
You ain't got enough.
That's it. You ain't got enough of me.
You ain't got enough. So what do we?
My money sounds like Eddie Murphy.
That laugh is incredible. Hey, we got to jump back off into this thing. We back. We live and ready to attack. So now we discussed the problem and started to get off into the solution. Do you have anything that you can tell our followers and people that's out there listening to the Real Mask Call podcast? First, we told them they're being aware. So now that you're aware, you wrote down your numbers, you have your finances, you discussed
debt to income ratio.
Yeah, and you realize you're in the hole already. So now is the part where we should figure out, what do we do about it?
Yeah, we touched on at least initial voting people in and out.
Mm-hmm.
But let's make it more personal. What do you do at home?
Yes.
So what we're trying to do is turn water into wine and figure out what you all can do at home, and us included, to be $2,000 in the hole every month and get back on track and get out of the red, right? Get out of the red and into the black, or get out of the black.
You said that right. Perfect.
Okay.
That was perfect. Right into the black.
So how do you do that? I guess you don't sleep. Yep. You don't see your family much, and you get yourself another fucking job because you're a lazy motherfucker.
That's basically what they're saying.
Yeah.
But we all know that that's not it. You have to start looking into yourself and the things. And I know, because everybody asks me. Yep. Because my wife asked me this all the time. Hey, what do you want to do? And I told her like this. I said, listen to me. I just had a real life moment with myself. And I got locked up at 18 years old, bro. And as a kid, I just struggled. I was in survival mode, right? My father did his best he could, worked multiple jobs, trying to provide for his family, still wasn't enough. But wasn't around to, like, he was in the house. Don't get that twisted. My mother and father was both in the house, but my dad worked so much. It was like when you see him, like, he's going to bed, it wasn't much of a, like when he had the opportunity,
he's tired.
It was tired. Yeah. And, so what I told my wife is, like, I got locked up, went to prison as an adult. My first years of adulthood, I was in prison just trying to figure out how to survive inside of prison and become a man around a bunch of corrupted men and find myself to still become a decent person, right? Got out of prison. I had a child. I found out about my oldest daughter getting out of prison. Had 2 children by this time with my and I'm coming out into the world. And my only focus was just to get myself in a job that can give me some money, that can get me into a place that I can have a place to call home for my children, right? I didn't come home to a girlfriend. Then I got, my wife now became my girlfriend. And, we dating and going through that life cycle. I never had an opportunity to think about or go out and live life and experience life and find out what I like and I don't like. I've only ever looked at things that were attractive to me as what make me money, where I don't have to worry about a thing. I never thought about what I actually like to do. When I was young, my dream was to be a drug kingpin like Tony Montana, just not go out like Tony Montana did. You know what I'm saying? That's just, if I'm gonna be real.
It's a lot of dreams, but just
not a reality.
Fairy tale.
It's fairy tale. Yeah. And then you become an adult and you're in prison, coming out into the real world, and life is like, hey, you're a grown ass man now. Figure life out.
10 steps behind.
Yeah.
On top of it, at least a step per every year, right?
Exactly.
At least, maybe 2 steps per
Mm-hmm.
every year you're out. If we're trying to equate it to something.
Exactly. And that was my reality check. Like, I never got a chance to think about what it was I like. So a lot of things I'm going to do is going to be trial and error, because maybe I thought I wanted to do this, did it, didn't like it, got out of it, had to go figure something else out.
You put yourself out there.
Exactly.
You took that chance.
I took that chance. And I know one thing that I always loved to do was to create. What I like to create, there was nothing specific. I just know I felt like I was alive when I'm creating.
Create.
Exactly.
It was that need in you.
Yes.
I'm glad you touched on all that.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to ask, in order to change, in order to figure out you need to figure out wants and needs.
Yeah.
So in order to figure out, I'm already 2,000 in the hole, my wants and needs. Well, right now my needs surpass my wants.
Exactly.
So right now my needs are, I got to make some more money.
Yes.
So I want to utilize somebody we worked with.
Uh-huh.
I hope he's not mad about this. I doubt he will be, but it's Montel.
Yeah.
We had this guy Montel that worked for us for a long time in this job. It's a tough job.
Tough.
It's hard on your body.
Yeah.
Even at times where Montel took a break, right?
Yep.
And then came back. That's how like tough this job can be sometimes on people. But what Montel did was he didn't stop understanding his need.
Yep.
At that moment, the wants he had to push to a side. And sometimes I equate that to a real man.
Yep.
That does that. And he moved in silence.
Yep.
And what he ended up doing was knowing that, okay, what's our options out here? Well, we all know that, man, if I got a city job or a bus job, I could get some insurance. I can get better pay.
Yep.
I can move up. My pay will go up.
Yep.
So that's the route he went.
And power moves.
And he made his move and concentrated on that and did it.
Yep.
And that's so huge and so big. So now he can bring down his wants and try to help that.
Yep.
So what he had to do, though, to understand that, not just wants and needs, he had to recognize where he'd fall short.
Timing.
And where he could excel, which goes back to timing again.
Yep.
So in doing that, he had to make moves to understand, well, I got a kid, I need to get this situated first.
Yep.
Then maybe I can work on my wants, which maybe might creating something or a hobby turning into something more than that.
Yeah.
And just to put himself out there and to do all that was the first big step. Yeah,
you gotta realize that in the beginning of any journey, especially when you've been broken and taught and have to reconstruct everything in your mind, the way you think about these certain things, like I spoke on in the Daily Dose of Bacon. You're taught a way that your parents were taught and they thought for years, and it's just like a constant continuum of broken systems. Yeah, it's a loop, an infinity loop of the same. And when you go against the norm, it's going to be uncomfortable, but the society teaches you to be afraid of uncomfortable, be afraid of failing, falling on, trying,
thrive in it.
That's teaching you. It's building you. You have 100% win ratio with every circumstance you've ever been in your life. If you are still breathing,
yeah, definitely,
you've won.
That deserved a bell.
I appreciate that. I felt that in my heart when I said that too. Like that came from the heart, y'all. But real talk, and that bell was right on time with it because it made my heart like do that tingly thing. That was weird.
Well, that's going in and being uncomfortable. Embrace the butterflies in your stomach.
Yeah,
and realize when you don't have them that you're moving right and you're on the right path.
Yeah,
that's what I realized for myself. I don't know if it's the same for anybody else, but when I have the thoughts of what I'm going to say to somebody or what I'm going to do and how I'm going to operate, if I don't have the butterflies in my stomach, I know my intention is good.
Yeah.
My intention is dead on.
Yeah.
And that's what I need to do.
And sometimes you need to be a little bit afraid because it makes you perform better. You're more conscious. You're more focused on what you're doing. Stop letting people tell you that you messed up and it's a bad thing. No, you messed up so you realize what you not to do again. Learn from every lesson. All of these lessons that you're going through, life is supposed to be about balance. Then you got to understand that if everything is good, that it has to match on the other side, bro.
Yeah, please do not, if you're an adult, do not think that you get in trouble for anything. Think of it as a lesson.
A lesson.
That's it. You didn't get in trouble. So what?
You gonna get a whooping?
So what? You got some egg on your face and you're a little embarrassed. Everybody has been in the position you've been in before you. You're not in something new. You're not in something extraordinary that nobody else has been in.
Yeah, everybody understands. That's what I think a lot of people do. They unconsciously make it seem like the adversity that they're faced with, they're the only ones who ever go through it and went through it, right?
That's the selfish thinking of you. You have to use the selfless, and then you'll hear the advice and get out of it.
You got to talk that shit, boy. Yeah. Hey,
that's the way you have. That's the way you have to look at it. From selfish to selfless.
For real.
Immediately, and I know it's not easy.
It's not going to be easy. Getting unfucking a fucked up situation is the hardest thing you're ever going to do. Stop being scared of hard. Why is everybody afraid of hard? It's so hard. I don't want to do it. My kids come to me and say, why did you get this low grade in this? Because it was hard. I didn't understand it. But so that's the point. You're in school learning something new. Every damn day you go to school is supposed to be that. It's supposed to be learning. They're there to teach you the things that you don't know. It's supposed to be something that you don't know. That's what the point of you being there is, to learn it.
It's only hard if you make it.
Yeah.
You know, I get there's troubles to things, learning something new.
Yeah.
But I don't think anything that you learn new should ever, any speed bumps in that road should ever turn you off of it. It should just make you work harder.
That's the side.
But I think that's the mentality we lost
teach,
sometimes.
They teach that. They teach you that. Like, I'm even noticing now the differences with the children, our children, my children now being young and in the school system, the way I grew up, and the way that they carry, like, they think because they feel a way about something that you should automatically take into consideration their feeling about said situation.
Not
and that's law.
Nope, you got to lose that.
Yeah,
you need to lose that right away, because nobody gives a fuck about your feelings.
I swear, I've been trying to tell my kids that.
Think like that. Nobody cares.
No one cares.
Nobody cares.
Think about that. You are, and I'm not trying to devalue you. That's that gray area where you got to be careful.
I'm devaluing your problem, not you.
Yeah, not you.
I'm devaluing your problem and devaluing your solution to your problem, because you're on the wrong path.
Yeah,
so I'm devaluing that.
Yes, and that's what we got to teach them too. That's what a lot of parents are faced with. You are looking at it like, oh, they take it as you devaluing them. So now you have to then build the self-esteem up of I'm not devaluing you. I'm taking out of your DNA makeup that characteristic trait that you carry, and that's not going to benefit you. It's not going to benefit you. So stop doing that said thing. I'm not saying you aren't that. That's why I'm trying to separate you from it, because you're making it a part of your character, and that's not who you are. And at least that's not what I'm raising, because yes, that characteristic trait that you have is toxic. So do away with it, because you're not a toxic human being.
Yeah.
You have to understand your value, and don't let society tell you what your value is. You have to understand it before somebody else. My kids hit me with this all the time. Dad, you think you it. No, you think I'm it. I know I'm it. Listen, I don't let what nobody else has to say about Austin resonate with Austin. If you don't make what you say about me true, I say what is true about me. You know what I'm saying? Because it's me. The same thing with everybody else. You have to understand who you are, and stop letting other people tell you who you are, and stop trying to be somebody else, because you don't value who you are. You are the only person that sees the reality of your life through your eyes. You know what your problem is. Don't let nobody else tell you what your problem is. Know what your problem is and fix it. And you don't have to broadcast it. Hey, my problem is I'll be farting in my sleep, if that's your problem. Hey, listen, bro, that ain't everybody's business. If you want to share it once you get out on the other side, but that's the person that you need to talk to is you.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, you're definitely right. Your problem is your problem.
Yep.
And your solution to that problem is your solution to that problem.
You don't would have got the answer to it.
And sometimes maybe you're just in a noisy area. Maybe you didn't. If you're getting lost and can't find that solution to a problem, go in silence.
Yep.
Go somewhere.
Ooh.
Go somewhere. The loudest answers come in silence.
I'm sorry, I was late with it. I had to. It
But
went up my spine.
But it's the truth, right?
Yeah.
It's the truth. It's the truth of as for everybody, the world is too noisy for you to concentrate. So you're gonna have to find a spot where you can concentrate. You're gonna have to find that rhythm in you to get yourself elevated to the frequency you want to be on and stay on.
Yeah.
You know, and realize too, if somebody's on a different frequency than you, lower, that's on them, right?
You have to separate yourself from that.
It's on them. And don't let that bring you down.
Yeah.
Just understand, he's down right now. Or maybe that person's just having a bad day too.
Yeah.
Have that grace and understanding for each other.
Judgment, no judgment. That's what those religions teach.
That's
Nobody
the
wants
only
to practice.
You know, and those little things, you know, that we're preaching on now, they go into the solution of what we're talking about. And what we mean by that is when you have a job, when you have a new job, you need to think like that and be like that and understand that in order to succeed. You come in with this mindset all the time that it's a shitty job and it's a piece of shit. Well,
it's gonna be shit.
Everything's going to be that.
Mm-hmm.
If you understand how to play the game, start playing the game, and then start running your pattern to make your moves,
mm-hmm.
you're going to get somewhere.
I swear.
It's not going to be overnight.
It's not.
It's going to take a couple years.
It may take a lot of years. It may take the same amount of years. I used to tell myself this in prison. Hey, it's going. I have fucked myself over so many damn times that I realize how many years I've been doing that, and I'm prepared to take that many years to unfuck myself.
Yeah.
Be ready for it. You got to think about that. That's the reality.
Yeah. Where are you going? You're here anyway.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
Where you rushing to nowhere?
You're rushing to die. Everything comes about one day, right? You're born in one day. You die in one day.
Come on.
We're here right now, one day.
What you going to do about it?
That's it.
Are you going to be the person that's going to sit there and complain about your circumstances? Or are you going to tap into who the hell you are?
Hey, and don't feel bad to take a day off either.
Yeah, take a break.
Don't feel fucking bad to take a day or two off.
Why do people
just don't get deep into it?
Mm-hmm.
Come back out refreshed.
Yeah.
Don't let it sink you into that.
Yeah.
But sometimes you need a day and don't feel no guilt.
Yeah. Why would
no
you feel
guilt
at
for
all?
that at all? That you know what? Austin is not doing. I'm not leaving this couch today. I'm not doing nothing.
I'm not doing
just
shit.
This one day.
Just this one day.
You deserve it.
Yep. Take a break. Sit back. Reflect. Like we want y'all to do with this episode. Hey, y'all. Hey, this episode right here, I love this.
Yeah.
I love being back doing this. Because this is what we love to do. It feel good to be back, y'all. And we glad that y'all back with us. And this season, we coming and hitting harder than we ever hit before. Because this is the day that the real mask off has made.
Has a what? Has a maid?
Has a maid.
Has a maid?
We made it.
Oh, I thought we had a maid.
Oh, no, we need
a maid.
We need somebody. We
need
need
a
an
secretary.
assistant.
If anybody, leave comments if you want to apply for a job.
Please, we can't pay you yet, but when we get there.
If you want to apply for an internship.
Yes.
We'll do that.
Yes.
Put it in the comments.
Mm-hmm.
If you're local in the area.
Email us at maskallpodcastaa@gmail.com. Email us. Seriously, if you guys are serious about interning with us, we do need an assistant. We're not going to sit here and act like this is easy. This is just me and him been doing this the whole time. Social media, distributing, editing, anything that has to do with it, building the clothes, building the brand, making the graphics, going over.
If you just want to learn some shit that we learned, we help you out.
Yeah, we down with it. Just holler at us, man. We are open and we're here to help other people find themselves. That's basically what taking the mask off is. When we came up with this concept for this here show, the whole identity of it was removing the mask that the world made you put on. Yeah. Because they don't want to accept who you are.
Remember that. Don't put on an extra mask over the mask that they're putting on you.
Yep.
You know, don't do that.
Be you and embrace you.
Love you.
Stop letting other people tell you who you are, and you don't even feel comfortable pretending to be the person that you pretending to be because you just trying to fit in. Fuck fitting in. LeBron James ain't fit in. He stayed all those hours in the gym to become the greatest of all time.
Did he?
Yeah.
You know, we don't talk about LeBron James.
I love LeBron. He's my favorite.
Stop it.
You know what I'm saying?
Stop it.
And I'm not taking nothing away from Michael Jordan.
Only Jordan.
Nope.
Here.
I love Jordan too, but then LeBron came around. I was Jordan.
Kobe. Kobe's better than LeBron.
Kobe was too. I'm not taking nothing away from none of them, man. And something all three of them men had in common is work ethic.
Yeah.
They never lost sight of what the game was.
Yeah.
We fight over who the greatest is. To them, they know I'm the greatest. Yeah. That's the only way you can be the greatest.
Yeah.
You got to believe it.
It's like us. Yeah. We know we're the greatest podcast.
On the planet. Not even just in the state of Michigan no more. We are the best podcast. Yes. Yeet. In this universe, in this time frame, wherever you at in this world, when you locked in on the Real Mask Off podcast, you just locked into the realest, the most authentic, raw, unfiltered podcast on the planet.
The greatest podcast on the planet. You know why? Because we have the greatest fans on the planet. It's you guys, and you're the majority of you.
Yeah.
The majority of the working class, everyday people.
Yes.
It's you guys.
All around the world, man. And we love y'all.
Yes, sir.
And hey, well, you know what we always ask y'all to do? And that's have an awesome day on purpose.
Definitely.
Because you deserve it.
Every one of you.
Every single one of y'all.
Peace.
Love and hair grease.
I gotta get out of here. I'm trapped behind the podcast table.
Somebody help. Send me help, please.
Thank you for joining us today for some unfiltered flow with some mellow minds having some chronic conversation. With our herbal insight, budding ideas, and half-baked thoughts, we're just two buds breaking it down and passing the knowledge. The Real Mask Off Podcast.
Don't you wanna smoke with me? Mask Off Podcast. Come and join with us. Turn up, turn up, turn up, turn up. Don't you wanna smoke with me? So tune in tonight.
The Real Mask Off Podcast.